Got a lot of stuff. I grinded a lot of totems too. I did like a bunch of raids beforehand. I can show them off here. Here are all the totems. Look at that. See, I've been doing a lot of raids, so that's good. Don't really need to do many more raids anymore, but I'll do them for fun, because raids are fun. It's like one of the only times I actually do raids in Minecraft, so I like to take the opportunity to do that more often for sure. Bro, especially at my pace, getting to the farther lands seems like an impossible duty, especially when I'm like distracting myself picking up coal all the time, as you can see. One thing I like to also do is just raise my level while making my way to the farmlands. If I'm like level 84, I'm trying to like level up as much as I can by just finding things to do on the surface, like raids and stuff for XP. I mean, I wish I could get more XP from raids, but that's kind of hard to do when a lot of the guys attack you and just chip away at your armor a lot. Because a lot of the XP goes towards your armor too. So it kind of sucks you dry with the XP there. Oh god. Be careful. Alright, let me go grab this too. It's also very relaxing, picking up coal. Love the XP sound, love the pickup sounds. I would like to make this more of a relaxing series. Satisfying, isn't it? I like it. There's a lot of coal. Wow. Look at that. That was a lot of coal right there. It's quite satisfying. I could possibly save that more for caves, though, to be honest. I'm gonna do caving off stream, on camera instead. Recordings. Here's zombies, bro. I'm gonna leave that alone. Alright. So yeah, 200,000, that's where we're currently at. We are honestly nowhere close to where I currently am in beta 1.7.3. And with how distracted I get, the pacing is pretty much the same as like the normal beta Farlands journey currently. Which honestly, I probably should go a lot more faster. There's so many structures to explore and to find. Oh nice, it's raining. Raining upon rain noise. That sure is fun. I don't know how long I'll be playing for this session. Depending on how things go today. I'll probably go for like an hour or two. We'll see for now. The schedule of this. I do plan to maybe do like 2 hours every 4 days. Because I plan to try to like make these into videos. And if I record for 2 hours, I can make like 4 30-minute videos. Like I could do something like that. And I will just still primarily focus on the Minecraft beta Farlands journeys. But we can also slowly just kind of chip away at these Farlands too. Because why not? You know, for videos. I need to at least get some videos on this channel, and I guess one way to do that is definitely to do another journey that's a little bit more interesting for videos for people to kind of tune into, you know? That's why I'm kind of doing this instead. I find a lot of these old growth taiga biomes. Holy crap, there's like another one right there. They are more common than I thought. Like honestly, I thought they were rare. Like quite rare, but they are way more common than I could ever imagine. Honestly. Alright, what do we got in this village? I don't think there's nothing much in these types of villages, are there? I mean, this is a good time to just get a spawn point. Just in case if I die. I don't plan on dying. I plan to raise my XP as high as I can in this journey. So, dying is not an option for me. I've almost died before in a raid, even with totems, but we're good. No worries. Should be fine. But yeah, once I do the uploads of no commentary, There's ferns. Be prepared for a, like, raid streak of 8. Because when I last left off here, I did, like, 8 raids in total, which is crazy. Unfortunately, one of the sessions actually just disappeared. I must have deleted it by accident, so... There might be a raid or two that might be skipped. Unfortunately, because... I apparently must have accidentally deleted... one of the sessions, which is unfortunate, honestly. I kind of want to keep the entire journey all together, but I guess that's not going to happen. It's the same with, like, beta 1.7.3 journey, where some VODs are just kind of missing right now. Kind of sucks, like today's VOD. So, I guess I'll just be having most of the content accessible. Not all of it, though, unfortunately. I think that's okay. Make my way down here. I think using data packs is allowed as a rule. Because I'm currently using a data pack to show the coordinates and the days and how long we've been playing for. I think that's allowed. I mean, it's not really giving me any faster travel. It's just kind of telling me where we're at. Because I'd rather just look at the bottom than this. What is this disaster, bro? Hell no. We're gonna deal with that, you know? Definitely not. For sure. I was thinking one of the reasons why I wanted to keep this series with no commentary, but now I'm changing it to commentary, is that it's just hard to consistently commentate the entire journey. You know, it's really hard to come up with a lot of commentary for this. But I kind of plan to... Whoa. Get out of here. I kind of plan to commentate when I need to. And when it's unnecessary, I might just go more in quiet mode. But, we'll just kind of have to see. Depends on chat activity, too. More chat activity could equal more conversations for the journey, which could equal more commentary, but I think some of the times, I think it'll just be a lot more quieter. Which I'm okay with, for sure. Where was that creeper? I saw a creeper here. There he is. Get out of here. Bye-bye, creeper. Alright, we gotta go this way. I'm still considering whether I want to go for the corner farther lands. I'm not just if I want to go for that. Because right now, currently, I'm going one direction. How I want to do it is that, like, I want to reach the Farlands, and then I want to turn to reach the other Farlands. And then maybe just from then on, just keep going on corners. I think about doing that. Not sure, though. Corner farther lands kind of sounds insane to get to. Definitely not going to be the easiest thing. Will this be a project that I'll dedicate my entire life to? I don't know. We'll see. Like, I'd like to reach the destination one day, farther lands, but never know what's gonna happen in the future. That's for sure. Kind of want to do like an alternative series too, where it's like getting to the nether Farlands. That would be interesting. What's over here? Even then, I still want to get to the like original nether Farlands too. That'd be kind of cool. There's a lot of travel goals that I could do. These even more like niche travel Farlands goals, like even like going to the stone wall in the original Minecraft Imp Dev. That's also like another challenge that someone can do, which is kind of crazy. And what else is there? What other ones? I guess there could also be like the Alpha Farlands. Minecraft Alpha. Just kind of like every kind of like main development version, you know? There's like Imp Dev, Alpha, Beta, and like modern Minecraft Farlands. Those are all the type of Farlands you can reach. And then you got like the Golden Challenge of modern Farlands, which is the Furtherlands, which is actually theoretically possible to reach. It's just that making your way a billion blocks in one direction is something, that's for sure. Is that a portal? I think it is. Also, not many mods are allowed for the Farlands challenge. But the problem with that is, with wanting to get to the further lands, you also need to actually mod the game in order to remove the world border and enable the Farlands, which I do have on. I do have the recommended mods on. I don't think I'm breaking any rules. I hope I'm not. Golden apple. I think I've gotten an enchanted golden apple once. Yeah, you fight each other. From a ruined portal. I think I have like a total of 6 enchanted golden apples so far. I also found one in a mine shaft that was just kind of exposed. Well, not on the surface, but exposed from a cave from the surface. It was a normal mine shaft. Still haven't found a golden apple from a Badlands mine shaft yet. Let me grab these. Thank you. Another great thing is there's more stuff to commentate about when it comes to this journey, because there's more variety to it. More structures, more biomes, more interesting terrain generation, more things to do. I'll take the gold. 8 gold, wow, in there too. That's a pretty empty chest. A lot of good stuff in there. That's for sure. What's going on down here? It's like the smallest ravine ever. I'll pick up the coal at least. Okay, spider. I know you're after me. Just go away. Thank you. Go away. Grab this coal. I'd like some XP. I remember in one of my sessions I explored like a mountain, like a big mountaintop, and I spent like a good almost entire hour just mining coal for XP. Makes me question whether I should really do it. Like, if I really want to get to those further lands, then I should just not play around and actually really get to just consistently traveling. You know? It also means I have to kind of take away doing raids and stuff, take up more of the variety of things to do and structures to raid. What are monsters out right now? I wish there was a village to sleep. Ah, you know, the game just heard me. There is a village. I want to go to sleep. I think there's also a blacksmith, so there'll be something interesting in the blacksmith. We'll see. Also, I gotta get used to running. I'm already used to it. That's for sure. So yeah, two of my biggest goals right now is a world limit for Minecraft beta and the Fartherlands on this version. Will I be able to reach it? I don't know. I may even be able to upgrade this version in the future to more modern versions. Depends on if the mod gets updated or not. You know, by the time I even get anywhere close to where I want to in this version, there'll be a lot of Minecraft updates. Let me just sleep. Sorry, villager. Let me sleep here. There we go. How you doing, creeper? Get out of here. Get. Thank you. Okay. There's a blacksmith here, I believe. I just kind of passed it because I wanted to sleep. Got a troublesome house design here, huh? Interesting. Where was it? No, it's right there. I was gonna say, am I just blind? Or I just misremember things? I don't know. Not much. I guess I'll take the iron. I don't really have much use for iron, though. Pillager tower. Ooh. Kind of like one reason I like stay next to villages is that it has a tendency to spawn pillager towers nearby. Ooh. Am I gonna do a raid today? I don't know, we'll see. I do get a ominous an ominous effect, and I'll just save it for the next village. I don't want to make my way back to that village. It kind of sucks that this is the version where they don't drop the bottles. So if I just kill him, I just get the effect right away. I kind of would rather want the bottles. And thinking about it, since this was before the bottles, I believe this was also before trial chambers too. But that doesn't matter much because we're not really exploring any underground structures unless we find some like mine shafts that are exposed from the surface, like the Badlands or anything that was exposed in like a cave. All right, last pillager tower. There was like 8 captains that spawned, like so many. How many will spawn this time? Let's see if there's even one. Let's see one. How you doing, pillagers? I also like to take their loot from the chest because of the bottle of enchanting. That's a pretty rare item to come across. I like to pick up as many as those. I am a very avid collector in Minecraft. So I like to collect as much as I can. That's why I'm very lore 3. That's why I'm always very curious and always just explore everything. And do everything here. Get out of here. Alright, looks like no captain. There's another ruined portal. So that's another thing that gets in the way, is like, it's just structure after structure that's just in the wrong direction. Because I'm not going the right direction, it's just that I'm not really getting any progress done here. I think once I go more diagonal, it's gonna make it easier. Horses, yay! But yeah, I think horses will definitely be the meta for the Fartherlands. Like there's no way that I cannot use them beyond, or in the Firelands, because there's no oceans in the Firelands. That's the best thing about the Firelands in this. No oceans. I think there are oceans in the Firelands, actually. It's just that, since terrain generates so high, you just don't see the ocean. It's like you may see like hints of the ocean, like maybe like the grass changing into the ocean biome grass, but other than that, it's just gonna be a lot of just flat terrain. So yeah, I think horses will be the best. No elytras. Don't think I need them. Just gotta breed a really fast horse. Now you gotta figure out how to breed horses. And once I do breed a horse, I gotta find the right horse that has 14 blocks per second, I believe. That's the fastest horse you can get. 14 blocks per second. That's what we want to target. Dude, there's a lot of structures today. Like, there's also like a village. Shipwreck. Yeesh. Kinda gearing up here with some pretty awesome items here. My planks. There we go. Make my way down. Ooh, look at that. I'll take this stuff, thank you. Make my way out of here. I feel like maybe I should really go for structures that only have a chance of like golden apples. And just hunt out as many golden apples as I can. And those should be like one of the only items I should be collecting. Also, world's border is disabled currently. I don't know if that still counts as me reaching the world border if I don't have a world border to reach. I don't know if 30 million without world border considers you reaching the world border. So I don't know if that breaks the rule either. Maybe I shouldn't have mods until I get to the world border. But like, the thing is, the world border is 30 million blocks while the Firelands are 12 million blocks. So that means I'll be missing out on the Firelands for 20 million blocks, which I'd rather not want to have. I kind of want to have the Firelands. It seems a bit more interesting. Another thing too is my goal is to get to the Firelands and then go to the corner Firelands right after, and I can't really do that when The world border enabled. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I can actually have the world border enabled with the Firelands. I'm honestly not 100% sure though. There might be two separate mods. Maybe I'll turn off the world border thing and then just keep the Firelands on. I'll check that out actually. I mean, it'll be cooler. It'll be more hype to see the world border before we go past it. I'll try that if I can. I don't know if the Firelines and the world border are both in one. Let me check actually. There's the Shard Firelands. I don't know what that's about. I don't think I want to change anything, do I? I don't know what most of the stuff even does. What's a terrain generation offset? I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with any other terrain other than Firelines generating. Honestly, I think that's the best choice. I know a villager. We have trade. Yeah, grinding emeralds is also like a really great thing. Because I can use the emeralds to trade with villagers and get more XP. So I can get my my XP up further. Like I said, one of the fun games about getting to the Firelands and the further lands is the fact that I can also mess around and just grind a bunch of XP on my way. See what level I can reach when I get there. Like, can I reach potentially level 1000 before I get to my goal or something? That would be crazy. I still also want to find a trident, but I heard tridents are against the rules, which kind of sucks. I don't know why tridents are against the rules. Tridents are kind of dependent on weather. I don't know, maybe there's like some game manipulation where you can get consistent rain, and that just breaks the entire journey. I don't know, but I believe with like 10 minutes of rain, that's how long it lasts on average, I bet you can get like at least like a good maybe like 100,000, 200,000 blocks, which would be reasonable to ban it then, right? So I guess I can kind of see why tridents would be banned, so there's really no point getting a trident then. Buried treasure map? I'm only gonna do buried treasure maps when they're close. Is it this way? I still don't know the sense of direction of maps. I still need to learn it. No, I think... Yeah, it's more reasonable to be this way. Honestly. Okay. Here we go. We are getting there. Let me see. It looks like it's kind of under the water. I believe the dolphin effect is allowed. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Okay, wait. We go to 99. Oh, well, where are those coordinates again? Oh, everything is so... Dude, why is F3 so messy? Like, most of this stuff that's even on here is not even necessary. Like, I don't understand the F3 in this version. I really don't. Why did they make it so messy? It's like, why would I care about the display that I have? The geometry pool. Why do I care? Wait, is that in this chunk? What chunk is it in then? Oh, what chunk is it in? Huh? That's strange. It's in this message. Must have been the wrong chunk. I think it's actually this one. Yeah, I think it should be down here. Oh, is it right here? Yeah, okay. Just mistaken by the wrong chunk. Unfortunate, but whatever. We're good. We still found it at least. Throw some junk away. Grab all of this. Look at 3 diamonds in here. Wow. That is impressive. I also like to collect Heart of the Seas. Alright, let's make pace here. We're really slow right now, honestly. We are currently very slow here. Let's keep going. I like to do this. Also turn this off. Alright. I like to do this. You get more of a better perspective of everything here. Oh, a shipwreck? Jeez. Shipwrecks. Again, I'm really lucky with the structures today. I don't normally get this many structures. I'm thinking whether it's worth going for underwater stuff. As in, like... Is that a room portal? I mean, if there's a room portal underwater, I'm okay with that, but, like... Underwater ruins, I just don't think those are necessary. That is a room portal. It just doesn't even look like a portal, though. I see some crying obsidian, though. Only one. I heard it's theoretically possible to get, like, an entire portal with crying obsidian. Which is kind of crazy. Imagine I find one of those one day. Doubt it, though. But that would be crazy. Okay, let's get to the shipwreck. Anything around here? F5? No. When I did no commentary sessions, I try to make it as, like, relaxing as possible. I try to also be quite active, too. Not just kind of staying stationary on a boat. Kind of just doing this all the time, looking around. I'll probably do that here too, of course. I think about also maybe doing some more Anki reviews while doing this too. I don't know. If anybody's interested with me just speaking random Japanese while doing this, then sure, I guess. This is another... It's another buried treasure, but I don't think I'm gonna find this one. That seems far away. If it's on the path of my objective, I think I should just probably throw the buried treasure away. Not worth finding it. Even if it is on a different direction, I might pick it up if it's like really close. Like that last one that we had. Like that one wasn't in the right direction, but it was close to me, so I was like, you know what, why not pick it up? So if it's close to me or my general direction, I will take the buried treasure, but if not, then I'm just gonna throw it away just like I did there. That's gonna be the idea. Like, I like to try to pick up every buried treasure, but if I do that, I'll be here all day. I would rather not. That's another... What? Dude, how many? Holy crap. There's like no ocean ruins, but I find like a million shipwrecks. What is happening? What's in here? Junk. I think that's it, right? I don't think this one's a really good one. Disappointing one. Whatever, that's fine. Let's keep going. I also want to try to explore as much dark forest as I can. Because it'd be really cool to find some woodland mansions to raid on the journey here. That'd be cool. Also, another thing to mention that I did find on my sessions previously is I found a zombie with full diamond armor. Like, to be honest, when I was doing a lot of this stuff without commentary, listening to music, I found like a lot of cool stuff. And the things that I have found really motivated me to actually do this back with commentary and to also live stream it. So, look at that, we're back. Dark forest over there. I'll check it out. Let's go. But yeah, I'll say it again one more time if anybody's interested. We're just going to go to normal farmlands first, and we'll take a turn to get to the corner farmlands. So to be honest, we're going to take even longer to get to the world border, which I'm okay with, to be honest. Another ruin portal. Dude, ruin portals and shipwrecks today, they're just everywhere. I'll take it though. I especially like the ruin portals. Good chance of a golden apple. Enchant a golden apple. We also got a dark forest here. Could be able to mention, but the likely chance of it is very low. Very minimal. It still could always happen. Like, what are the chances of finding a woodland mansion in a biome? It's rain, dude. It's raining again. Why does it rain so often? So strange. I kind of prefer no rain because it overlaps with the rain noise in the background that I have. It's really annoying. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's annoying for all of you. It's just kind of whatever. What do we have around here?